My name is LisaTinch. I'm a resident of Clayton County, and I have been a resident of Clayton County for the last 17 plus years. I am a single mom who is raising two children. Both of them attend public school here in Clayton County. Both of them are graduate from Clayton County. Both of them attend college. One out the state, one is in state. One who has her own business. Well, both of them now has their own businesses. I want to talk a little bit about a program that was being handled by the county of Clayton County. And the reason why I'm talking about this case, because this has been to a point where we want to talk about corruption that happened within a county. And it's not by the citizen of Clayton County, it's by government officials. And this is something that I'm bringing to the public because it has been something that's been in the limbo for the last 7 years. And I'm talking about this here program that in 2000, and it started back in 2007 and has escalated to a point that this is now 2013. And this results has not resolved as this day. Well, in 2007, we had a program here in Clayton County that would rehab and reconstruct of a resident. And the resident home was 177 Sunrise Circle, LisaTinch. And this program was to rehab my home. And because of some mismanagement of funds that was ministered through the county to a contractor that was contracted by the county. And this money that was given to through the county was $76,000. This $76,000 was to rehab this home, but instead, this funds never did go apply to the home. Well, the county saw that, and it was not also by the county. It was done also by the fire chief of Clayton County at the time. And with this has been to the point, it has been so confusing to the public, is not aware that it's not only the county commissioners, it is also the fire chief that is involved, that it is also HUD, United HUD investigators that is involved. You have the sheriff department that is involved, the DA office is involved. And it has been brought awareness to all our government officials. But at the stage now that no one wants to take initiative to resolve this issue that I have. But in the meantime, January the 2nd, 2008, Clayton County had given me, after the fact that this house was demolished, given me a letter signed by the chairman saying that the county will take regardless to rehab this house, this resident at this location at 177 Sunrise Circle, and they knowing that the Board of Commission will agree to do and challenge facing regardless to this rehabbing of my property under the HUD Rehabilitation Program warranty, reconstruction of your home. Therefore, the county and you has agreed to the following information: to demolition the present residence, which will be salvage, prods, and appliance. The second thing, they will rehab this home and reconstruct it with a new home designed at my choice and the feet and the square footage of the resident. Thirdly, they will move and storage all household good furniture will be provided by the county with no choice. Fourth, temporarily relocate you and your family and provide by the county. Third, they will original the loan terms and the loan provided under the HUD home program and original secure the deeds with Wells Fargo and remain as you only reserve. Okay, and what this means is that Clayton County was taking on all these authority. Well, this was supposed to be done within 120 days after the reconstruction began. Well, I'm going to tell you, this letter was given to me after the demolition of my home. And on this letter, it says that the chairman, Elgin Bell, signed this letter and agreed that LisaTinch, and if you look at this letter, it says Lisa S. Tinch. My name is not Lisa S. Tinch. But in the meantime, I wanted to share this here with the public. What this letter was signed in 2008. And what I want to do is to bring out some pointers here. 2008, this is when things began. Well, I want the public to understand one thing. This program, Rehabbing My Home, started in 2007. Now, there's a difference between 2008 do not come before 2007. 2007 come before 2008. Okay, 2007, and that happened at 10/18/2007. And the visits of this house will be the chief. The chief mean Alex X. Cohelis, the fire chief, Captain Landry Murphyson, Rod Gray, Central Services. Is the schedule of the demolition of my home will be Rachel Johnson, Clayton County Central Services, demolition resident. Meeting November the 14th, 2007, Sunrise Circle. Number 2, here's another letter goes to the person who demolition this house, Rod Johnson. Rod Johnson, who is the person demolition this house, and this CC to Rod Gray and Captain Landry Murphyson. A letter that was given to the county on 3/06/2007. How did Chief Alex Cohelis then give instruction to Stephen Chalifon how he wanted the construction to be? Rod Gray, who has the insurance, who has the insurance to demolition this house in 2007. On February the 4th, 2007, okay, this was done as a contractor was given out to Rod Gray from the county commissioner's office. Number 3, the resident was demolition has the reference code of 2000. The lot number is 077011162007. I want to point out another thing. That is not my lot number on there. November the 13th, 2007, the scope of the work, who demolition the house, Alex Cohelis stated that he is the owner of the house of 177 Sunrise Circle. Also, December 11, 2011, I also stated a letter saying before anything take place in this home, please allow Ms. Tinch to be aware or anything take place before anyone demolition or touch this house before anything. Now, these are just some of the things that I wanted to point out to the public to let them know. I did not instructed the fire department of Clayton County to demolition my home. This was done in 2007. And the reason why I brought this up today is because the facts has to be laid on the table. And by now, I want to take you back to the letter that was written to me by the fire department, by the county board of commissioners, giving me this letter in 2008. Now, what the county argument is now today, they are stating that this letter that they given to me is not a contract. It is not an agreement. In other words, this letter they give me saying it is not a valid letter that they give me. What we have filed in court was is a written mandamus. A written mandamus is to force the county to agree to this letter that they've written to me. Now, if the county has not take ownership of this letter, that means this is not agreement. So therefore, the county has illegally demolition a house. Number 1, that didn't belong to them. Number 2, you didn't have a code or permit. Number 3, you did not have the right to touch the house. Number 4, you have trespassing. Number 5, you have really overstepped your boundary. There's all kind of legal things inside of this here project that should have never took place. The third thing is so many things that's been taken here. We have a lot of things that happen within this house that should have never been taken place. You cannot demolish a home without removing the present loan that remaining on this home. Clayton County did not make the initiative to have this loan removed from this house. Therefore, Clayton County is wrong. The fire department is wrong because the chairman did never come before me, or the board of commission never had me before them to say this is something Ms. Tinch wanted to do. I never was given my right to do so. And as this day, They never have given me my right to do so. Therefore, I'm bringing this attention to the county to let the public know this is not justice. My home been taken away from me and my children, and it also has affected my children in growing their businesses. The county itself would not embrace the ideas of my children, would not even allow my children to go forth in their education. And you wouldn't believe the meanest things that public people and leaders and governmental people would do just because the fact what happened to me. Now, there's another thing I will point out as well too. I have a letter from Wells Fargo stating that they did not authorize Clayton County or participate with Clayton County when they demolished this home. Well, Wells Fargo, I'm going to have to bet your difference on that, because the initial thing that happened on the beginning of this house, when this program first comes out, when this here first $76,000 that was given to me, the 47.5, I want to bring to the public notice, the 47.5 was the equity that was in my house. Clayton County went behind my back and grabbed the equity out my home. Now, if you look at that what we looked at so far, and we have this in writing, that is what you call fraud. Fraud on the county side, that the county has committed fraud. Wells Fargo has committed fraud. The HUD investigator has committed fraud, because the fraud that was done through FHA, and FHA was aware that this home was demolished due to fraudulent activities, quote unquote, said it was done, was not done. So what you have here, and this is not the first time that something like this has happened. This has been happening throughout all small communities, and this must be looked at too. This must be looked into, not at a smaller scale, but a bigger scale, to say how many other counties are doing this here under these programs. And the reason why I stress this out about this mortgage fraud is because under these programs, people don't realize if you have a home and you go before people and they say they want to rehab your home, with you giving them permission, they go and take your equity out your home, and you would never notice that your equity being stolen. That is what you call fraudulent activities to your county. So when your county do this to you, you'd be surprised at how many other estate do your county hold on